appreciate the assist. Thank you, San Francisco. We live in LA at SLIC Studios in the Bruins Den at the UCLA watch party. Thank you. Big thanks to UCLA Athletics. Let's go Bruins alumni. I'm Baron Davis. I'm here with my co-host, Chris Johnson, and the mastermind, the Pac-12 aficionado, Earl, the squirrel, the pearl, Watson. Yo, so look, we know that we got a tough game ahead of us. I'm confident. I like our chances. Talk about the matchup today and what it's going to take for UCLA to pull this off.
Well, for me personally, it's going to be about UCLA's ability to get back in transition defense. I talked to associate head coach of USC, Jason Hart, and they played him in the Elite Eight. And that's what he said they killed him on. Backdoor layups, getting the ball out quick after made baskets. UCLA is going to have a Herculean-type effort on the defensive end if they want to get a W.
Transition defense, and where does that start, like Chris said? It starts with taking care of the ball. Tyreek Hill has to keep it simple. Don't try to overplay his position as he's been doing. Be the best version of yourself. Control the pace, and defensively make Suggs become a horizontal player. What does that mean? Sideline to sideline. Because when he plays vertical, he gets in that paint. That ball starts moving like the Spurs in the Golden State Championship. There's .5 basketball. You're giving up layups because you're too busy closing out and guys are cutting to the basket.
I totally agree. And I also feel like, great guard play has been a dictator, but the big man. Talk about the bigs in this game today and the UCLA bigs and what they're up against.
Well, Gonzaga in particular has a guy that has been absolutely dominant in this NCAA tournament. And Drew Timme, he's big, he's versatile, he's got great feet and a lot of energy. It's going to take UCLA to really just take it upon it themselves to hit him in the mouth. Not figuratively, literally, but you got to fight this guy, push him out of his position, make everything tough and difficult for him. And that's the only way UCLA can even think about being in this game.
Anytime you're facing a guy on the court with the stash with 2 first names, you know it's a problem. You know it's a problem, right? So the bigs will have to control him and beat him up and wear him down.
Yeah.
And the UB Brown way, what he taught us, is you hit him with different looks. That means Triple J is eventually going to have to guard him and defend him because he's too quick and fast for most bigs. Yeah. You need a guy who's still athletic, who's still strong, and can play vertically, and that is Triple J for UCLA. So he has to play both sides of the ball.
And then what do the Bruins have to do to win on the offensive end of the court?
I mean, you guys know this. We had Chris, who's one of our best scorers. Zhuzang has to be efficient.
Absolutely.
And if he's not efficient, Triple J has to get to the free throw line to slow the game down. And he's coming off pin downs and screens. He can get his own shot in Zhuzang. That's great. But Juice Bernard is that third scorer. If he gets over the turf toe, as you both know, Chris, speak to that, how he can score in isolation.
Well, he can score in ISO because he's good off the bounce. Coach Mick Cronin told me earlier this week that he'd rather have Jules be a straight line driver, get to a spot. But my thing with this team is Jake Kyman, David Singleton, they got to come in off the bench, knock down shots because they're going to be collapsing on them guys, so they got to be down ready to shoot.
And it's going to take an everybody thing, a team win. Thanks to UCLA Athletics, thanks to an alumni association. Shout out to Ross and the Stanford women for getting to the national championship game. For Baron Davis inside of SLIC Sports, you can catch us on YouTube with Earl Watson, Chris Johnson, to Ashley, Donnie Mack, and Ross. California love, baby. Let's go, Bruins!